Hey! What's up? How's it going? Viktor kicking it with you on a Tuesday morning, bright and early. Ugh. How you doing? I hope amazing. Even though it's only Tuesday. Now, before bed last night, was ready to take my garbage out to the road, do all of the usual Tuesday night stuff, and then realized it's only Monday night. So irritating. Oh well. Oh well. At least it's not Monday. All right. Was just reading some video game news that, to me personally, is kind of exciting. Rumors floating around about a re-release of Grand Theft Auto 4, a remaster. Now, again, these are just rumors, and I don't know why people are so excited where it is just rumors, but I'm kind of excited, and it's just rumors. I was actually planning on replaying GTA 4 sometime soon. Just if anything can get me to stop playing Red Dead, it'd be another GTA game. But I've already knocked down San Andreas and GTA 5. Might as well go for GTA 4, but I was going to go play it on the PlayStation 3. And I bet that would not be near as good as playing a remaster on the PS5. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to push that one off. I'm going to wait. But they're saying it's been in development for a couple years. And, Rockstar likes to make money. So it wouldn't surprise me at all. They've put out remastered versions of, multiple GTA games. Red Dead Redemption 1. I think everybody's waiting on the PS5 version of Red Dead 2, but that's fine. I don't need that in my life. Start over yet again on Red Dead? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So anyway, people are like, what about the price of it? Is it gonna cost the price of a regular game? Of course it is. You gotta be crazy if you think Rockstar ain't gonna take, maximum payment for any kind of new release. Even if they put it out like 10 times. They don't care. So, yeah, I'm sure if they dropped it, I'm going to be $60 poorer, thanks to having to pick up a copy of that. But that's a first world problem, right? Oh, woe is me. A new old video game, and I've got to pay for the fancy new version. Oh, all right. Anyway, but I think that's exciting news, since we have to wait a full year for GTA 6. All right, you want to see K-Bear this weekend and do some good for the community and be able to shop and have a good time and be out on the streets? We're going to be at the Idaho Falls Farmers Market. Back and bigger than ever. Got over 170 vendors. Of course, got all your fresh produce and meats. But they've got baked goods, crafts, and more, all kinds of stuff. Even if you're just looking for something to eat for breakfast, go get yourself a breakfast corn dog. Nothing wrong with a breakfast corn dog, everybody. Come on. Anyway, every Saturday now through October from 9 to 2, but this Saturday we're going to be hanging out collecting non-perishable food donations for the Idaho Falls Community Basket. So please stop by and do what you can to help out local families. We'll be there from 9 to 2. Either myself or Peaches, or I believe our homie from Classy, Josh Tyler. So swing on out, drop off any donations you have. It's greatly appreciated, helping out local people in need. That's 9 to 2 this Saturday, the Idaho Falls Farmers Market, right along Memorial Drive in Idaho Falls. Rain or shine, we will be there, and I hope you will be as well. All right, let's cast some judgment on some people. Sound fun? Sure. I don't know, I might be just helping you filter people out of your life you don't need around. Subtle signs that someone's completely full of, crap. But most people don't catch it right away. All right, I've gone through many family and friends over the years. And some of those friends, I should have seen the red flags, the warning signs. But, like most people, at times I be dumb. So, you can always work on it moving forward. Because you got to keep good people in your circle. All right. Let's see about the subtle signs someone's completely full of crap. Everyone else in their life is a problem for them. Exes, family members, ex-friends, the person at the bank, the retail worker, their boss, their co-workers, etc. Now, wait a minute. I was just complaining about the friends I've had to cast out of my existence. It wasn't everyone, all right? This was a handful of people. I am pretty good about taking responsibility for my actions, all right? I don't generally just point the blame at everybody else. All right, what else do we have here? Signs that someone's full of crap. Extreme levels of confidence on topics they clearly have a headlines level grasp of. Okay, so most of the people I'm seeing on Facebook, I guess, putting out them subtle signs that they're completely full of crap. Because the levels of confidence I see on topics that people have no idea about, it's pretty surprising in 2025. We got a lot of experts out there. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? When they never say, I don't know or I didn't know that. Yeah, it's perfectly okay to admit you don't know and ask for help, okay? Please do. There are so many situations where if somebody had just asked for a little assistance, we wouldn't have had a complete meltdown. Wouldn't have had major problems. But some people got too much pride to go, I don't know. I mean, there's about 10 billion things that this idiot right here don't know, okay? It's all right to admit it, people. It's perfectly okay. Get some help. Subtle put-downs. Yeah, some people got to put other people down to make themselves feel better about themselves. Let's see. When they use scientific words as an argument for or against, but don't back it up with plain language. Don't see that one too much in my personal Facebook feed. Not a lot of big words floating around, even from the experts on all kinds of different topics. Generally not using big words. Oh, here's a funny one. Running fast to the bathroom, especially in the middle of a business meeting. They're literally full of crap. Mm-hmm. They like to virtue signal. They're the good guys. Everything they do is right. Their cause is just. Don't question their beliefs or methods. Anyone they consider an ally is also unquestionable. Now, I think there are people out there trying to get a good message out. I'll admit, I'm not always right about everything, but I consider myself pretty good. All right? I don't think I virtue signal. Maybe I do sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I get so annoyed with, idiots that I feel like I have to virtue signal. I don't know if that's even the right term for it. I just like to throw out conflicting information when I'm looking at what other people have to say on social. Need to be in the spotlight as much as possible. All radio people. Full of crap. I can verify that. I know lots of radio people, and they're all full of crap, okay? Me included. Constantly seeks opportunities to be the center of attention or topic of discussion. Now, I don't like when people talk about me because they generally lie. They generally lie. All right. I don't think it's that hard to tell if somebody's full of crap. Adam is a Facebook friend. Keep an eye on what they have to say. They'll generally let you know pretty quick that they're full of crap with their posts. So, yeah, you don't need all these tips. Just a little bit of common sense. Sometimes you got to follow your gut. Hardy and Jim Bob. Thank you to Hardy for sending me the Jim Bob collectible, I guess, action figure. I don't know if you saw the picture of this. Shared it on our socials. It's very strange, but greatly appreciated. All right, speaking of strange, I was looking through some internet responses to a question about weird rules that they had growing up. Thankfully, thinking back, I don't think my parents had any strange rules. but I bet some of my friends' parents did. You know, you go to your friends' parents' houses, sometimes things were just strange in general. Let's see what other people were putting up with here. No one allowed in or out of the house on New Year's Day until my redheaded uncle came to visit. It's good luck if the first person in the door on New Year's is a redhead. There were 10 kids in my mom's family. Poor Uncle Bill was run ragged by 2 p.m. So he had to go to everyone's house because he's the redhead? And everyone just stayed cooped up till he got there? Yeah, that would be annoying. Like, Mom, come on. Superstition out the door, all right? Then the one time you don't have Uncle Bill show up. Most terrible year of all time. First year that Uncle Bill didn't show up, 2020. All right, let's see here. Not me, but a girlfriend's family rule was you got one drink with dinner and couldn't have a refill. Why? Sorry, you drink your one glass of water. Eat that bread. Eat those crackers. Come on. All right, if I called someone, I was only allowed to let the phone ring 4 times, then I had to hang up. I mean, geez, half the time anymore, if I call somebody like 2 rings, I'm like, they're not going to pick up. I'll deal with it later. Our kitchen used to close at 9 p.m. That seems sort of common. You know, Mom don't want to whip up any food after a certain hour. But how many kids broke in after hours? Plenty. Let's see, I wasn't allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons, but Harry Potter was okay. I mean, D&D is probably better for your mind than Harry Potter, right? All right, can't use the decorative pillows. Okay, yeah. And, butt and booty were treated as bad words. Now, this is one that I've always found interesting. The type of language that is acceptable in various houses. Like, at my house, there's some naughty language flying. It's just how it is. And, you know, I think my kids turned out fine. They do use naughty language. Yeah. But I think they're fine. They're, you know, kicking butt in life. Sorry to the poster who grew up with the word butt being treated the same as, you know, some of them other words that I'm not allowed to say on the radio. But yeah, I think they turned out fine. You know, if you know how to responsibly use bad language, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but always found it interesting when I, take a look at what things are acceptable for some people and not for others. Yeah, very interesting. The word butt is not a swear word. Same as the word crap is not a swear word. All right, everybody? I remember months ago we had a list, the most popular swear word in every state. I shouldn't be able to use those words on air. If I can say them on the radio, I don't think they count as a swear word. And the most popular swear word in Idaho, according to that list, was crap. All right, crap is not a swear word. Or if it is, it's a crappy one. All right, we'll be back in a minute. Well, just what 2025 needs, but we have to wait till 2026 for it, and it's not GTA 6. No, the return of Fear Factor. You remember Fear Factor? You want to eat bugs? You want to eat something horrible? You'll win a prize. How about we put you in a vat filled with spiders and snakes? Come on. All right, I'd watch it. Yeah, looks like Fear Factor, after being canceled, like 2 decades ago, making its return to the Fox network in 2026. Not a lot of information out about it. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to have the original host, Joe Rogan. I think he's making pretty good dough with that $100 million a year salary at Spotify. So I don't think Fear Factor is going to have the budget for him. But again, I'd watch it. Yeah. I don't know if you've scrolled Facebook recently. It's not the greatest place to be entertained. The endless piles of AI slop that are pretty much now all you see on social media. Might have to go back to regular old broadcast TV and just watch people eat bugs. All right, as soon as I get an official release date, I'll let you know. There's supposed to be some kind of a teaser video, but I didn't see that anywhere here. They're like, right below, check out the teaser video. I'm like, it's not there. It's not there, ihorror.com. So, anyway, if I find the teaser video and it's puke-tastic, that's what I get for trying to say a made-up word, I'll share it on the socials for you, okay? Just in time for breakfast. Anyhow, good morning. Welcome to the Viktor Wilt Show. I guess we could do dating advice, huh? No, I'm always trying to help dudes out because guys are kind of dumb. So I'll come across these posts where they're like, all right, what's a clear sign that someone's into you? And you want to point these out to guys because they're just oblivious. And I'm one of you. I ain't claiming to be smart. All right? I ain't claiming to be able to pay attention sometimes. So maybe this will help people out. You could go, oh, okay, they're not exhibiting any of these signs. Time to give up. As they say, lots of fish in the sea. You just, start looking elsewhere. Don't waste your time with someone who ain't going to, reciprocate what you're throwing out there. All right, let's see what we got here. They keep wanting to talk or find reasons to start conversation. All right, I wouldn't say that's a clear sign that someone's into you. Yeah, they might just like to talk. Maybe you're interesting to talk to. I don't know. I mean, I would say if you're into somebody, you're going to keep trying to find reasons to start conversation. But I wouldn't just take that as a clear, green flag in this situation. All right, what else do we have here? That person's not answering the question. All right, this person says, my boyfriend sent a meme about needing people to spell out that they're flirting or interested in someone. I said, haha, same. He told me he'd been flirting with me for months. That's the day we got together. Yeah, sometimes you might think you're flirting and nobody's getting it. It does kind of need to be blatant, huh? I say, if you're into somebody, just make it clear, and then if they, don't show interest, then you can just move along. Nothing wrong with getting shut down. That's just part of life. Not everybody you're into is going to be into you. So, rather than fart around the issue, yeah, just make it clear, and if they're like, hey, I don't like you that way, okay, all right, cool. Then you don't waste, months. Months, like dropping little bits of hints more and more at a time. Now, all right, what else do we have here? Clear signs that someone's into you. If a guy responds quickly, checks in on you, and shows constant attention. Yeah, probably. Because again, I think the ladies are much more smooth about these kind of situations. Guys be like, I think she likes me. And then they just crumble. They just crumble. It's embarrassing. And again, I'm one of you. That's why I know these things are true. Let's see here. Watch Casually Explains Is She Into You video on YouTube. Okay. Well, ain't nobody got time for that right now. What would that do to my algorithm? Then I'd be just pummeled with dating videos of some sort. No, keep feeding me political garbage I don't want to watch and Papa Meat videos. Yeah, I don't want to start getting dating advice in the middle of it. I don't need it. I don't need it. All right, next person said, to any women reading this, don't hint or try to signal that you're into him. He won't figure it out. You need to be direct. Tell him you think he's cute and you want to get to know him better. Ask if he wants to grab coffee together. Absolute worst case scenario is he tries to make you feel bad or embarrassed for asking. Who would do that? That's kind of rude. All you got to do is be like, hey, not into you. I don't like you like that. Hey, make somebody feel bad? What is this? Junior high? That's absurd. Okay, this says, a lot of men go their whole lives without being asked out. A lot of men love when women are direct. A lot of men love the confidence of a woman making the first move. Yeah. I mean, who was I talking to the other day? No, I was talking to... Okay, I better not even say it, because I was talking about someone I know. But I was like, you're sitting around waiting on your boyfriend to do something. You could make the move. Yeah, you ladies, you can even propose. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Now, I think all guys would be grateful if women were nice and clear and direct. Because, again, guys are dumb. And sometimes you might take the smallest sign and be like, oh, she likes me. It's like, no, she's just being nice. Just being nice. So, sustained eye contact. All right. But also, if somebody's into you, they might get shy and start looking away. I don't know about some of these here. Here's the correct answer. Honestly, you can never be sure unless you just ask. There you go. Stop waiting for signs. Just throw it out there and ask. That way you can just move along if things ain't going to work out. Speaking of moving along, I'm going to move along and find some freak news. Sound good? I hope it's good. Lately, the news is not very cooperative when it comes to just stupid stories that would be fun for the radio. Well, we'll see. All right, we're going to need some scary music to kick off this freak news. Got a tale of terror coming your way here. All right, we've got a family on vacation in the UK. Rented an AirBNB. And as they were exploring after they got checked in, they found a creepy painting on the wall with a picture of a girl holding some flowers, wearing a hat. And I guess the mom thought, it looks exactly like our son. They've got a photo here of the painting side by side with a picture of their child. Now again, the painting's of a girl. Their son is their son. He's a little boy. I mean, I guess I could see slight similarities in the face, but not enough that I would lock the door to that room for the entirety of the vacation, because it's just so scary, so frightening. All right, people, settle down a little bit. Probably left a bad review. They had a creepy painting hanging up. It's like, no, you're just weird. Okay, what else do we have here? Speaking of weird. Somebody gonna get mad if I talk about RFK Jr.? Come on. I mean, the guy is weird, right? We can all admit that. He even talks weird. Who else sounds like that? Well, anyway, he went swimming in Washington, D.C.'s Rock Creek. This is a viral story making the rounds. You're not supposed to swim there because it's packed with fecal bacteria. Yeah, they got a problem with the sewer system, I guess, in D.C., and it has been illegal to swim in these waterways since the 1970s because of contamination from the aging sewer system. He's swimming in dookie! That's disgusting! Maybe that's why he talks like this. Dude, I know the guy's trying to, change the health of America. I don't know if this is the best way to do it. You know how I feel about going into natural waters, period. Disgusting. But contaminated with jankum, all right? No go. Haven't these people ever read the horror stories about picking up parasites, things like that? I mean, people have picked up parasites around here in waters that are not jankum-filled. Okay, anyway. That's grody. What else do we have here? Psychopaths are more attractive. Warning. All right? Warning. Apparently, all of these dark triad traits, that's the dark triad of traits that psychopaths have, are consistently rated as more trustworthy. Yeah. People don't seem to pick up on narcissistic traits. psychopathic traits. They're just like, oh, I believe that person. They're confident. Oh. Well, I don't know what advice to give you on that one. Personality tests for your significant other. Bring them in. Hey, we just want to get to know each other really well. Let's go in and get a personality test done. I need to identify if you have narcissistic traits. All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to say psychopaths are more fun. No. But I've hung out with a lot of crazy people, and they are a pretty good time. All right, there's your freak news. I got plenty more crap to talk about, so don't go anywhere. We'll get into it in just a minute. All right, people. If you want to see us, we are going to be out on the town just everywhere this week. Very busy week at K-Bear. Tonight, I mean, it's not an event that we're like, going to set up a booth at or something, but I know that Peaches and I will be at the Doug Stanhope show. Got to get out and see some comedy. Get a laugh. I could use a laugh. I don't know about you. Because we got this long week ahead with so much to do. So Saturday, multiple opportunities to come hang out with us. We're going to be at the farmer's market bright and early Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're gathering food for the Idaho Falls Community Food Basket, non-perishable goods. Yeah, you got a can? You got a can or two? Stop by, drop them off. We'd be grateful. Just look for us at the farmer's market, Memorial Drive in Idaho Falls, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Now, aside from that, Saturday night, we're going to be hanging out at the Classy 97 Second Chance Prom, presented by Browning's Honey. So, let's say you never went to prom. Or maybe you went to prom with someone back in the day, and you have bad memories of prom. So you want to make up for it with that special someone you've got now. Then swing over. It's that easy. Going to be going down Saturday night at the waterfront at Snake River Landing, 8 to 11 p.m. And your ticket even gets you entered to win a $200 Visa gift card. Now, tickets are $5. If you check the Classy socials, they do some giveaways as well. And then half-price tickets every Friday. Now, if you want to get yourself free tickets, the farmer's market that I mentioned, going to be hanging out there with Classy. So stop by, see us. You can get a free ticket to the Second Chance Prom, or just go by Browning's Honey in Idaho Falls. They've got a big stack of free tickets. And yes, I will be there. I'm not sure of the exact times yet, but I'll be there, and I'm going to dress somewhat nice. All right. I haven't figured out exactly what yet, but I will, dress to the nines as far as Viktor Wilt goes. So that'll be fun. And then Sunday, we'll be hanging out at the Mountain America Center for the big Cedar POD and Non-Point show. So, yeah, if you want to see me or Peaches, lots of opportunities this weekend, and it would be great to see you out. So stop by and see us at one of these events. And, yeah, then next week, hopefully a little more mellow. What's up, Peaches?
Good morning.
Good morning to you, man. What's going on out there?
I'm excited for Gabby's Playhouse, apparently, at the Mountain America Center.
Gabby's Playhouse? Okay, I guess I better pull up some info on this. At the Mountain America Center, huh? I don't even know what Gabby's Playhouse is. Is that a newer show for little ones?
I mean, heck if I know. The last kids show that I watched was Blue's Clues. That was my show back in the day, and now I look like Steve.
Oh, man. Yeah, that makes me feel really old, Peaches, because Blue's Clues was one that was on, I think it was on when my kids were little. I don't seem to remember them watching it. They liked Dora. That was their thing. Dora. And Gabby's Dollhouse kind of looks like Dora to me. I don't know. You got a girl. She's on a spaceship.
I mean, for me, you have Blue's Clues, Barney.
Barney?
Barney.
You watched Barney?
You. Yeah.
What?
I was like 2 or 3 years old.
I know. My sister loved Barney.
The Wiggles. Oh, yeah. Fruit salad.
I swear, man.
Yummy, yummy.
So glad I'm from the generation that I was.
Hot potato.
We had like Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead,
I know.
South Park.
Wake Up Jeff. That was my favorite song because that's my dad's name. So we always do that. Wake up, Jeff.
No, when I was a kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was my jam as a little kid, watching the Ninja Turtles cartoons.
I did watch The Secret of the Ooze as a kid.
Oh, is that the second movie, I believe?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely saw the movies. Technically the first concert I ever went to was the Ninja Turtles at the Holt Arena in Pocatello. Now, I have a feeling, Peaches, that they were lip syncing and not really playing their instruments.
Oh, no.
I'm just guessing.
Calling them a bunch of fakes?
I'm guessing.
Just like Kiss?
And then it was funny because we went to try to meet the Ninja Turtles after the concert, and we did, but they weren't wearing their costumes. It was just some dudes. Probably like hairband guys. Like, you guys shouldn't sign autographs if you're not wearing the suit, you know?
Yeah.
But, all right.
Might be hot in there.
Dude, I bet it's horrible. Bet it's awful.
Imagine being on stage in a full-on turtle outfit. The lights are on you. Oh, it'd be awful.
It'd be miserable. Totally miserable.
My first concert was actually with my whole family, Hannah Montana and the Jonas Brothers.
All right.
At the Staples Center.
See, I don't know if the Ninja Turtles counts because it was a show. You know, they were up there, songs were coming out of the speakers, but if they weren't really playing, I don't know if I count it, you know? Because you're just playing back a CD. Pizza Hut gave away the music. I remember I had a cassette with the Ninja Turtles songs, and they're like 80s hair butt rock songs. Did I ever show you these on air? I know this has come up before.
I wonder if that tape's worth anything now, but no, you've never shown me anything from
All
that.
right, maybe for the next break, I'll pull up some Ninja Turtles songs so we can listen to them, because I bet they are super cheese. You know, like pizza and all, because it's Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I showed one of my friends one of the songs from Bear in the Big Blue House, another favorite kid show of mine, and it was like how to use the potty, and it was with the shadow guy. That whole video is one big like fever dream.
Okay,
you got to pull it up too. I'll show you that one.
All right, I'm down to check out some weird stuff. So
that show had a talking moon.
Yeah, Gabby's Dollhouse Live. That's what kicked off this conversation. Set to do 80 dates of a U.S. tour. Looks like they're going everywhere.
Now, is it like
here.
somebody in a? I don't want to say somebody in a costume. Is it Gabby and her friends on ice or something, or what is it?
I don't know if it's on ice, but I'm looking at a promo shot here. You got a young girl who's, she just looks like a kid, and then you have all these characters in these animal suits. So.
They're animals, Victor. They're animals. Come on, keep the magic alive.
Oh, sorry. Let's see what this caller wants.
I'm going to put my headphones on.
K-Bear, you're live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
Victor, good morning.
It's the Redneck. What's up, dude?
You got to play the Go Ninja Go song.
Go Ninja Go. Now, is that from the Ninja Turtles, live show?
Movie?
Or is that from the movie?
I think that was from the movie with Vanilla Ice.
I remember some cringy Vanilla Ice songs in that first Ninja Turtles movie, for sure.
You ever seen Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with the, does that one have ooze in it too?
I don't know if it has ooze. My sister, I think it was my sister. Maybe it was my brother. One of them liked the Power Rangers.
They're all rollerblading to Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of Higher Ground. And it's the most 90s thing you'll ever see.
I very much agree with you about our generation with South Park, Beavis and Butthead, all them, Ren and Stimpy. I laughed out loud when you said Ren and Stimpy. I forgot about them.
Oh, it's such a great show.
But,
and I mean, I didn't start watching Beavis and Butthead till I was probably like 10.
I wasn't allowed to watch.
You forgot a good one. You forgot Dragon Ball Z.
See, that was after my time, man. After my time.
No, I think it started back in the 80s.
It did, but a lot of kids younger than me
I guess,
into it.
Yeah, the popularity of it. I don't remember hearing about it till I was, quite a bit older. When did Beavis and Butthead start airing?
I'm guessing 93.
Well, let's see.
Maybe even older than that.
Good guess. So I guess I would have been, 10 or 11. Because I remember watching it like right when it came out, and I was like, this is amazing. So,
I mean, you were 11 when that came out?
10 or 11. But my
Beavis
parents
and
were
Butthead's
cool.
a classic.
They'd let us watch it, so it was cool. I had the cool parents, Well, thanks, the Redneck. Good to hear from you, man.
You as well, guys. You guys have a good day. Don't work too hard.
All right, man.
Hey,
Peace.
thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm going to try to find some Ninja Turtle songs. Ninja Turtles butt rock. All right, get ready for this. Well, Peaches and I are sitting here checking out the songs of our youth. Dude, that Ninja Turtles stuff, man. Boy, did that just scream late 80s, early 90s. You saw a little bit of the live video you can find on YouTube. If anybody wants to relive the show from the Holt Arena back in 1990, there are live videos of Ninja Turtles coming out of our shells available on YouTube, full live shows.
Do you do what I just did and like look at the kids and be like, you know what? That person's like 40 something now years old.
Oh, had to be, because that kid we saw was probably older than me, because I would have been about 8 at the time. And she, must have been like 12. So yeah, getting close to 50.
I watch old movies sometimes and I see like, man, that kid's probably dead.
You're probably right. So amazingly, the Ninja Turtles Coming Out of Their Shells album is available in full, high quality on Spotify.
I do love the shell-related puns they do for their shows. I know for the recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they had like Shell Shocked, and Wiz Khalifa did the track.
Oh, yeah. This was like, I don't know, Tesla did the songs or something.
I think Alan Ritchson was one of the turtles in one of those movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he was Michelangelo, Donatello. I don't know which one, but he hated it.
Well, let's throw on a little bit of this here.
Yeah.
This might give some people some severe nostalgia, Peaches. This is how the album starts, Coming Out of Our Shells. Need something for alt?
Peach's power ballad. Let's bring that back.
That's not how I would imagine the Ninja Turtles to sound musically.
When there's music inside of you, you know that someday it's got to come through. That's
you
why
ready to
we're
jog,
here and
Peaches?
we're
Oh, yeah.
telling you true. We're coming out of our shells, yeah.
Jade's jamming right now in his office.
Moving your feet.
Now he looks like Master
Ain't
Splinter.
nothing like a song with a beat.
He really does.
Coming out up from under the street. Lord, we're ready to rock. There will be no retreat. We're coming.
Yeah, come
Out
on.
of our shell. Yeah. Out of our
I do love the whole
shell.
thing about coming out of your shell, because it's like, if a turtle does that, it dies.
Yeah, but a regular person, Peaches, you come out of your shell, and then, you're your true self. This is, some inspirational music, Peaches. I'm ready to go, I don't know. I'm ready to go run a marathon listening to this banger. Should we listen to a little Pizza Power?
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. Woo!
80 sound right there.
Oh, yeah. That funky bass line.
This is the one we watched on YouTube.
Yes, this is the one we were watching the live video of. I mean, it's a song about pizza and giving yourself power. It's the most popular song on the album.
Growing up in a glass bowl with camellias, lizards, and tadpoles, it hardly enters your mind that there's something better than this. I let her sleep in a carrot, maybe a seed from the parrot. Believe me when I tell you the word gourmet just don't exist. But these are power, the flying saucer food delight. Oh, that's what makes us feel alright.
Flying Saucer of Delight. I like that.
Sound like a Chat GPT song. Very funny. And you brought up some video that you wanted me to check out here that you said was unsettling as a youth.
Yeah, I think as a kid, I liked it because I think my mom played it for me as she was teaching me how to use the potty.
Oh.
And this is Bear in the Big Blue House, the potty song with the shadow people.
Oh, great. All right. Another great banging beat.
Just Just wait for the close-up of the guy. It's hilarious.
Party, hey, party, yeah!
Right here.
When we party hard.
Yeah.
When we go, we got to
I could
get
see that
low.
scaring children.
Get down,
What is up with the shadow people?
get yourself on the potty train.
That's my favorite
You'll
part.
be living
Get
in
down,
the
and there's a
fast
conga
lane.
line of people squatting going, ugh,
Yes.
ugh.
Get yourself on the potty train. All right. This is the most partying song about taking a dump I've ever heard.
Sing along, come on.
Loosen up, go get a
I can sing it.
Party train is out of sight. Party.
Dude, I'm telling you that the tones of music from the 90s, this kind of vibe and the Ninja Turtles vibe, so cheesy. So cheesy. It's
I like it,
listening
though.
to Throwback 103 or some of the songs on Alt. We should slip some of these into Alt and Throwback, as a matter of fact. Just all of a sudden, Pizza Power pops up on Alt 101.
You know, Jade would be the most upset.
Oh, he would love it.
Are you serious?
He would love it.
I feel like he'd be like, what's that?
Oh, it's just the bear yapping. Just the bear.
Everyone uses the potty, is what he just said.
Not everyone. All right, I don't know if this stems from that whole, what would happen if 100 men fought a gorilla thing that was going around last week or so, but don't try to fight kangaroos either, all right? You're going to end up severely injured or, like Eric Slate, dead. Yeah. This guy's from South Carolina, and they believe he was killed while fighting a kangaroo in an enclosure at a children's petting zoo. Yeah, he liked to roughhouse with a kangaroo named Jack. Well, I guess Jack liked to roughhouse back. And have you ever seen videos of a kangaroo beating the crap out of somebody? They're out there. Just get on YouTube. Kangaroo beats up man. You'll find videos of it. They're buff. They're scary. So Jack killed him dead. A post on Facebook in tribute featured a series of photographs of this guy with the kangaroo and said, "Your memory will live on, your voice will be heard, and Jack, your buddy the kangaroo, will be fine." Well, yeah, Jack is not dead, okay? Jack was a kangaroo who fought a man. Of course he's going to be fine. And I don't know, if you got in a fist fight with one of your friends and they accidentally killed you, would you want your friends to post photos like, "Yeah, your buddy's fine"? I don't think we should be treating this kangaroo with that type of respect. It killed the guy. But he is a kangaroo. It's not like you can go, "All right, just box till he's down for the count." If he's down for a 3 count, you got to stop. Kangaroos, they're not as educated as us. They don't understand what that means. But they know how to beat the crap out of people. So, yeah. Don't fight them either, okay? Sleep Token emergence. And, Sleep Token fans, like many fans, can be a little bit weird. And I know that the band put out clues and this and that leading up to the release of the new album, even in Arcadia, but I think fans are reaching on this speculation that the band may drop a second new album this year. Apparently, people are finding little clues and things in the lyrics on Spotify and Apple Music. Now, I looked at this. I'm guessing that whoever was inputting the lyrics just screwed a few things up. You've got some, extra letters capitalized and things like that. You ever read anybody's posts on Facebook? All right. People ain't that great with grammar and spelling and things like that. But people, I guess, also saw somewhere that there were track listings showing 20 total tracks on some streaming interfaces. the album only having 10 tracks. My speculation on this is there's a good possibility that they will be dropping the instrumental versions of all of the songs on the album because they have done this with, I think, all of their albums in the past. So, much as I would love to see another Sleep Token album in 2025, I don't got my hopes very high on that. It would be great. I hope I eat crow. I hope that in a few months, another album drops. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. But I don't think that's going to happen. You know, fans, just enjoy what you got for now. They got the tour coming up later this year. You know, get rid of your life savings and buy one single ticket and go check out the show. Because if you get yourself too hyped up, it's like GTA fans who were hoping for a trailer and they kept seeing all these signs. Oh, look at this. They got this image of the moon in this photo and blah, blah, blah. And then nothing ended up happening. So you don't want to feel let down. You know, avoid speculation when it comes to little clues and things like that. That's how conspiracy theories start. Somebody sees one thing that's, you know, a little coincidental and all of a sudden, oh, look, the signs are there. Nah, coincidences just happen in life. Thank you again for tuning in to The Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.